Hello, everyone. Welcome to my series of tutorials on fsQCA. In this video, I will show you how to calibrate data into fsQCA using 5 or 7-point Likert scale. Here, I'll show you only one method, which is using the arithmetic mean values of the items of the constructs. In my research model, I have got altogether 6 constructs, having one dependent variable, which is IP, intention to purchase electric vehicle, and it does have 5 independent variables. We call them as conditions in fsQCA, which include perceived social value, maintenance cost, the safety, resale value, and environmentally friendliness. To measure a construct, we generally use multiple items. For example, my perceived social value, it does have 4 items to measure the construct. But fsQC handles only 1 item for each construct, and therefore we need to generate the mean values of each construct. Therefore, I insert a new column and name it with MPSV, which is the mean value for the perceived social value. And then we add the average function of Microsoft Excel. And then I drag this one for the whole data set for this respective construct. There you go. And so therefore, now we have got the mean values of these 4 items of the perceived social value. For the rest of the constructs, we can do and follow the same procedure. Once we are done, we need to save the file in the right format, which is the CSV, delimited format. Don't forget to do that. All right. So once we are done with the mean values, then our data set might look like this, which is having only the mean values of the 6 constructs I've got in my model. The crisp values in these 6 columns, they need to be converted into fuzzy numbers, which is between 0 and 1. And that is the objective of our today's tutorial. Once we are done with having the arithmetic mean values, now we need to open our data set in the fsQCA application software, which is available from www.fsqca.com. So here, I need to bring the file, which we just have converted into the mean values. So here, as you can see, we have got these 6 constructs having the mean values. And now we need to calibrate these crisp values into fuzzy numbers. In order to do that, we need to hit variables, then the compute, and it creates or it generates a new window. First, it does have a field which is called the new variable. Here, you need to rename your construct with a new name. I generally use F, stands for fuzzy, and then PSV for the perceived social value. In the second field, we need to use the calibrate function available on our right side. And yes, once we click that one, that has been added in our second field. As you can see, the calibrate function does take 4 values. The first one is X. That should be replaced with U variable for which you are going to generate the fuzzy number. So for the first construct, which is our PSV, I hit PSV, and then X has been replaced with our MPSV. Now, for the rest of the 3 numbers, which is N1, N2, N3, to understand what they mean, we need to go to the basic of the fsQCA. As a set theory approach, in fsQCA, 1 means full membership, at which an observation is fully in. Alternatively, 0 means full non-membership. That means at which an observation is fully out. And in the middle, which is 0.5, that means the intermediate membership or crossover point. at which an observation is neither in nor out. So here in the calibrate function, we need to enter three values for N1, N2, and 3. N1 stands for the full membership, N2 for the intermediate membership or crossover, and N3 for full non-membership. According to Pappas and Woodside 2021, for 7-point Likert scale, 642 should be used for the full membership, intermediate membership, and full non-membership, respectively. Similarly, for 5-point Likert scale, 432 are used for the full membership, intermediate membership, and full non-membership, respectively. However, these values are not very obvious or strict. For example, according to Matke et al. 2022, on a 5-point Likert scale, some authors, they just use 531, and a 7-point Likert scale, they use 741. Hence, you should decide your anchor points. As my data used a 5-point Likert scale, I apply the Pappas and Woodside paper, and I will be using 432 for the respective values. So N should be replaced with 4, which is the full membership, then 3 for the crossover, and 2 for the full non-membership. And if you hit OK, then see a new column has been added, which has only the fuzzy numbers, meaning the numbers are between 0 and 1. In following the same procedure, we need to convert or calibrate the other 5 constructs again. And once we are done, we need to save the file again as the comma delimited CSV format. All right. Once we are done with the calibration, our dataset may look like this. This is having only the fuzzy numbers of the respective constructs. And now this is ready for your fsQCA analysis. I conclude this video saying that, while this method, which is the arithmetic mean, is direct and easy, but this is not the best method, as mean values, is always misleading. Also, the selection of the anchor points makes this method a bit more controversial, I would say. You could apply the other methods, including the percentile value or the latent variable scores, which I'll explain in the other tutorials. Bye for now. Thanks for listening.